and the board and the parents at large. I'm Mbale Esther, also a new parent in this school. My daughter is in senior 1, and my concern is general. The teacher has been mentioning about the new curriculum, and the new curriculum on my side, it's not only on the students, but it's a new curriculum is also a challenge on the parents. Right. And how does it come about? I realized that we are used to the report cards, which I would look at and I know the marks the student has got. But for God's sake, this time when my student brought a report, I just looked at it as a dog can look at money. I could not explain anything. And so my plea is there anything that you do as head teachers and probably bring organize something that we parents can come and learn something about the new curriculum? You'd have done as good. Thank you.
Good observation. Thank you, Chairperson. I couldn't agree more with the parent. This is a learning curve for all of us. You are not alone. Even us, the teachers, we are also, this is a new curriculum. We are grappling with the new issues every time. For example, if we talk about assessment, the assessment criteria has changed so much over the past 1 or 2 years that the teachers were trained just about 2 weeks ago is when they came out of training for assessment for senior 4, which is going to sit next week. I want to agree that we are going to organize class by class, all the parents under the new curriculum, the students from senior 1 to senior 4, and we shall explain the reports. But I wanted to add that we have tried to simplify a little. Actually, what you see is not what it's supposed to be. We have tried to turn the scores into percentages, and we think that at least they are a little more understandable than what they would be. But we take the advice. We shall invite you on a class day, class by class, and we shall go through the reports. Thank you.
We move to the next item because all what the teacher came up with, we are going to get it under the head teacher. No. Is the extensive officer, if seconded.
No. There is information on this teacher.
May I have a read? Like the current speaker has just said, I feel we need to, I second the suggestion is put forward.
Is that your wish, members? Yeah.
For inviting me to speak to the parents on this 28th PTA meeting that has been going on since morning. Many words have been spoken, but permit me to first of all congratulate the new executive for having been elected to come to office to represent the parents. In the same vein, allow me to also thank the old executive, the outgoing executive, which has been chaired by the emeritus retired bishop, for having done a wonderful job for Mbale Senior Secondary School. I also want to thank the head teacher, together with the outgoing chairman, for inviting me to come and grace this occasion as guest of honor. I must say that I am glad to be back at Mbale Senior Secondary School, where I started my journey as a student in secondary school in senior 1 in 1980. The vice chairman here, but I want to strongly caution. These examinations are coming. I want you to desist from involvement in any examination malpractices. Please, you have been here for 4 years, you have been here for 6 years. The teachers have given you everything. It is now your time to showcase what you have been given by the teachers. The teachers, you have played your part, and therefore absolve yourself from any examination practices and let's build on from there. I noted, I just have 2 more points to say. One, that recently there have been efforts by the old boys and old girls to form a combined old boys and girls students association. You will agree with me that schools like Mbale are progressing because of the ability of the old students of Mbale school. The same is happening to St. Peter's College Dororo, Spectober. Those students, all students have come a long way in supporting and development of those schools. And so for my friends, OBs and OGs of Mbale SS, I want us to come with a very formidable old students association that will support the administration to promote Mbale Senior Secondary School. Once we have that viable association, nobody will live to regret why we are always here. And finally, the head teacher asked me to talk about PUJAB. PUJAB is Public Universities Joint Admissions Board. And this is a body that is responsible for admitting students in all public universities in Uganda. I have been the secretary of that, but following my retirement, there is somebody who is there, but I still get in touch with them. I want to encourage the parents, please pay the 50,000 shillings that the teacher has been talking about. Even if your student scores AAA, if he has not filled, or he or she has not filled a PUJAB form, you will never be admitted on government sponsorship. I want you to take this seriously. 50,000 might sound a lot of money, but you will have saved the future of your child by paying that money in case the student scored a high. Once again, head teacher and members, I want to thank you for inviting me to speak.
My name is Moses Viera, head teacher Mbale Secondary School. We've just concluded our PTA AGM today, October 5th, 2024. We are looking forward to a new team and a new term of 3 years for the new team. We have got a new office bearers led by Chairman Mr. Mauluru Patrick. He's an educationist and an experienced person, and the rest of his team. We look forward to a good working relationship. Our PTA expired today. We're also in the process of forming the Board of Governors. And those 2 members, the chairman and the treasurer, automatically become members of the board. And we expect the best. As I talk, we are in high gear of solving the UNEB, of starting, actually UNEB exams have already begun in some practical subjects, like technical drawing. They finished their exams this week. Physical education, they did their practicals last week, both centers. And today we have food and nutrition. As I talk, they are doing their practicals. So, and all these are under the new curriculum. Under the new curriculum, we've had a few challenges. First of all, in teaching methodology, but I think that one was finally sorted. But now the challenge you have is assessment of learners under the new curriculum, especially for national exams. But I want to allay the fears of our learners and parents that good enough, by good luck, our teachers, almost in all the subjects, were taken for what we call retooling as examiners, so that they are able now to mark the new, to assess, to do the assessment under the new curriculum. So apart from maybe 2 subjects where we got some external training, all the other subjects we have teachers who have been retooled to do assessment under the new curriculum. We are yet to see the fruits, but we believe that the learners are well prepared, and the teachers are also have been well prepared to assess and also to handle the learners. So we're just waiting. Next week, Friday, we have a briefing for Senior 4, and then next week we shall also have prayers for the candidates. Under the new lower secondary school curriculum, many things have been changing. Many have been changing. The methodology for teaching, the textbooks have changed. The assessment has changed. Currently, what we are now struggling with is to make sure that the learners, 20% that is expected from the school activity of integration is uploaded on UNEB computers, because we're supposed to upload the marks for 5 terms for them, and the deadline is October 15th. By October 15th, all learners' marks have to be there. So UNEB will only be assessing them for 80%. The other 20% will come from school assessment, continuous assessment. That's a new development, and we think it is a good thing, because they don't only assess the learner in 1 hour or 2 hours, but they look at what he has been doing all these years, because someone can fall sick, or someone may not. You cannot judge someone what someone has done for 4 years, and you assess them in just 2 hours. Maybe that's one of the advantages of the new curriculum. But we are, I think, prepared now, and just waiting for the exams to begin. Yes.
You need to mention about the challenges.
Ururu James Patrick is my name. I have just been elected as the chairman of Parents Teachers Association, an association that I'm going to lead for 3 years in trying to consolidate the achievements of this school, and also trying to implement the strategic plan of the school, which intends to expand the infrastructure as well as maintaining academic excellence.
What has been the challenges? What are these gaps that you have at least observed that need address in Mbale SS?
You see, this school 10 years ago, it was not like what it is now. We started with reforms in the policy that led to a transformation of the school through transformative stages. We faced the school. This was a deliberate move by parents to take up responsibility in trying to improve the infrastructure, to improve the learning environment, to improve the remuneration of teachers, to help even teachers grow professionally. And we have established now a sense of learning where a student is responsible for his own actions in this school. We intend to maintain and even better this kind of learning, where we want to achieve the highest grades possible. First of all, I may not be in a position to say it off-head, but from what we see, the school has ongoing projects. It has a construction of a 4-story building. It has projects that are ongoing. So to come up with a correct position, it will need the assessment vis-a-vis the available resources, and we shall be in a position to prioritize a kind of capital investment that my regime can undertake.
Requested me to talk about the issue of POJAB, which is Public Universities Joint Admissions Board. This is a body that is entitled, or which the body responsible for admitting students in public universities in the whole of the country. For a senior 6 student to be considered for a vacancy in public universities, he or she needs to fill a POJAB application form. Previously, it has been a manual process, but I am glad that Makerere University, together with other stakeholders, have put it now on an online system where these applications can now be filled online. You don't have to travel to Makerere. You pay the 50,000, so that at the time when the results come, then you are eligible or then you qualify to be selected depending on the points that you have scored at your A level. So or A level, yes. So I want to encourage the parents. Many times students have missed opportunities on government scholarship simply because the parent has failed to pay the 50,000 shillings. If you do not apply for consideration for a government sponsorship, there is no way somebody is going to give it to you when you have not applied. So to the parents and to all the stakeholders, let us look for the 50,000. We pay it so that our students stand an opportunity to be selected on government sponsorship. And what I must emphasize is that even if you scored AAA, AA in all the subjects, if you have not filled a Pujabu form, then you will not be considered for admission on government sponsorship in any public university in Uganda. I am Alfred Masiche Namoa. I am a former student of Mbale Senior Secondary School, guest of honor today. But as of now, I am academic registrar